2007, the Nigerian government introduced a Telpecon grant that would allow small-scale entrepreneurs to start their businesses. This was done under the auspices of ensuring economic growth in the country. The Telpecon grant was designed to promote micro, small and medium-sized enterprises. It is a non-repayable loan of about $2,000 per enterprise meant to purchase materials and other business-related expenses. The Telpecon grant disbursement takes place on the 1st of every month. This month we had to reschedule the disbursement date because some of their partners could not be present on time. We will let you know in advance when the next disbursement will take place. The Telpecon grant has been a primary source of funds for the Nigerian government, and Nigeria is one of the leading countries in applying for this funding. The Telpecon Fund was created to help developing countries affordably get access to electricity. The fund has been very successful, but is set for a significant update of its guidelines in 2017. This will make many people wonder if they should continue to apply for the Telpecon Fund. Many countries in Africa and Asia currently use the Telpecon funds, but they have also been used in other parts of the world. The Telpecon Fund is set to change its guidelines in 2017, and it will not be as easy for countries to get access to funding through this program. This means that many countries that have relied on the Telpecon Fund to access affordable electricity should start looking for alternative ways of funding. The changes in the guidelines will mean that some countries will not be able to get access to the Telpecon funding. The new guidelines will be based on how healthy countries can meet their commitments regarding getting electricity to their citizens. Countries that have been unable to meet their obligations to bring electricity to their citizens should start looking for alternative ways of funding. The Telpecon grant in Nigeria has been revised to give more funds to the government. The Finance Ministry of Nigeria announced that they would be giving the federal and state government 50% of the funds, but the states would have to match that 50%, which could be through donor funds or their revenues. To apply for the Telpecon grant update in Nigeria, you must submit an application form to any of the following: the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment (MITI), the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission (NEC), the Federal Ministry of Power Works and Housing (FMPWH), the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission (NEC), the Federal Ministry of Power Works and Housing (FMPWH). You must also submit a certified copy of your international passport or national identity card alongside the following: legal or full name, your state of origin, your bank details, bank verification number (BVN), business idea that you have, estimated amount of funds you will need. The purpose of this grant was to help boost Nigeria's telecommunication infrastructure creates new jobs in the telecom sector and supports the country's economic development. The Telpecon grant in Nigeria has helped improve job creation by creating new jobs in the telecom sector and improving telecommunication infrastructure, allowing connectivity. To get more information about the Telpecon grants, make sure that you follow our blog and subscribe to receive newsletters from us. This is free. We are not charging you any extra fees. The Telpecon grant is aimed at assisting the poor and less fortunate in the country, focusing on the poorest of the poor to help them achieve financial stability. The Less Privileged Empowerment Coordinators Network's grant name, Telpecon, is a source of contention. They were founded to meet the needs of the disadvantaged and undeserved in society. As a result, applicants can get up to 5 million naira if accepted. Telpecon grant is a presidential initiative for telecommunications that was launched by the first president of Nigeria, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, in 1968 and had been providing mobile phones to Nigerians at a meager cost. The Telpecon grant is better than other programs because it gives Nigerians the opportunity to have access to mobile phones and other services like voice, data, and the internet at a meager cost. Telpecon grant is one of the best programs in Nigeria and it has been helping Nigerians communicate with each other easily. Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe started this program and it has been assisting Nigerians to communicate with each other easily at a meager cost. Telpecon does not give scholarships, but instead they give grants to deserving students who have the potential to become successful in life and contribute their quota to the development of Nigeria. There are different gifts like total tuition fee grant, books and materials grant, living allowance grant, etc. And this all can take for now. Thanks and God bless. Ensure you subscribe to our channel and share this report across all the news platforms known to you on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, and name it, and bye for now, please. Okay.